Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi! In tag team action at AEW Grand Slam Australia, we have the aerial assassin Will Ospreay teaming up with his longtime rival, the best bout machine Kenny Omega, to take on the Don Callis family, the current reigning AEW International Champion, that is Konosuke Takeshita, and he's teaming up with the hometown boy from Australia himself, Kyle Fletcher, also Will Ospreay's protege, I guess you could say. This is a tough one to call because while I want to say it would be nice for Kyle Fletcher to win in his hometown of Australia, I know back in the Vince McMahon days of WWE, sorry to bring up a WWE reference, but this is the best way for me to explain it. Back in the WWE Vince McMahon era, when a hometown hero went to his hometown, naturally he was defeated, basically. I don't know why, and now in the Triple H era, it's like you only lose if it's warranted in a storyline, but if it's not warranted, more oftentimes than not, you will win in your hometown, which I feel is a nice touch and a nice nod given by Triple H to those who go back to their hometown and their home cities and their home crowds. But as much as I would like to say that, I don't think it's credible. I don't think, not to say that they're not credible enough, but it would make Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega, who are humongously huge stars in terms of their credibility, it wouldn't make any sense unless the Don Callis family have a trick up their sleeve and pull out something we don't see coming. I don't think a simple tactic like a small package and a roll-up while either Kenny Omega or Will Ospreay swept off and chasing someone to the back would make any sense. It would make it look stupid unless they're trying to build a storyline where Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay are not getting along. Then it would make a little bit more sense. But if I'm pinned down to make a prediction, I'm gonna go for the sentimental favorite in Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega, not just because Will Ospreay is known as one of my favorite wrestlers in terms of his talent and his abilities and because I love high flyers, but just because in terms of credibility, it wouldn't make sense for them to be on the losing end to two guys who are, for the lack of a better term, lackeys to Don Callis, even though they're trying to build up their credibility. But you know what? I'm going to say it. Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay for the win over Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke Takeshita. If I'm wrong, it'll be great that they got a good rub from the two bigger guys, but if I'm right, well, I predicted correctly then.